The metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. It's the scene for the Hornets. A player who can beat you in just about every way possible. LaMelo Ball getting his game face on as they prepare to do battle in State Farm Arena. Hornets, Hawks, tip-off coming up right after this. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spot. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Captain Clutch in at the point. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3, the small forward. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Here's Captain Clutch. Oh, hey! How about that? And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Risache. It's stolen away. Here's Captain Clutch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Young misses. And it's the Hornets ball. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score, Doris.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
Sinks the tray.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Young. The 3 ball knocks down the triple. Captain Clutch has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Captain Clutch. Charlotte gets it back. Miller, the pass to Williams. Good D by Okongwu.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Young. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Ball left side. Releases. The rebound by Atlanta.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Captain Clutch.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the break. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
The Hornets making a switch here. Nurkic just checked in. With the drive. Count it.
Number 20.
9 points in the game.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk
incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 9.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Young. Captain Clutch's shot is good.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. 5th on the list, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
From 11 feet away, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They really struggled against this team last year, despite having comparable talent. I mean, they got swept in the season series. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Niang. Over Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Captain Clutch's shot is good. Captain Clutch has got 15.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside man. Back to Young. Pulls it. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. 7 points in the game.
Ice tray, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
That'll be a 5-second call. Nance, he's checked in for Niang.
Substitution on the court.
.54 seconds left in the first quarter. Young misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's checked by LeVert. Captain Clutch's shot is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Young way outside. Rebounded by Nurkic.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The Hawks trailing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Young, the pass to man. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Nance. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Charlotte on top, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Nance in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end, the ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
The kick out to Williams. Captain Clutch, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Captain Clutch. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Captain Clutch has got 21. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Niang comes in for LeVert. Down low. LaMelo working inside.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Ricochet. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Out to Bridges. Now here's Ball. The 3. And it's Niang with the rebound. Puts it up from 12. The offensive rebound. And rejected.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Okongwu with the bucket. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And that one falls for Ball. Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line. That time. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Smith passes to Williams. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Ricochet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Grant Williams. And out on the wing, Zach Ricochet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And he drops it first.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Ricochet as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
Man, he's checked in for the Hawks. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Ball finds Miller. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Man, the pass to Daniels. Some solid defense from Williams. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
This is why you love Nurkic. This guy is an exceptional passer.
Niang outside. Here's Daniels. Kept alive by Atlanta. Man, the shot that time not on target. Charlotte leading by 3. Knocked away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Nurkic passes to Miller. Back to Nurkic. And here's Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And Charlotte another 3.
Well, the improved perimeter shooting of Miles Bridges on display. A 3 right in your eye.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And Dorsett, 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim. Not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Daniels. And a change for the Hornets. Okogie's checked in. Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Niang. Here's Rizachet. To end the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Hawks.
How was that not like that?
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Yeah, that one's good. Now just a 2-point Hornet lead.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting just 38% in this quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Capella. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Ball passes to Okogie. Now Nurkic. Here's Mann. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. And Rizachet gets it to go.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
4-3. Okogie shot is off. The Hawks have got 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You'd like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. Ball passes to Okogie. From downtown, fires in the triple. Okogie's got his 2nd bucket on the night. Young way outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Hornets leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille, and the first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slump. And that'll do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Hornets with a lead, and so in the game for the Hornets, It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then it's Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Captain Clutch in at the 1.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Young looking over the floor. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Here's Captain Clutch. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
I love how competitive this kid Richeche is, coming right back with his own triple.
There's the 3. And Charlotte, another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Young. Shot from 12. Williams grabs the board.
Listen, that's the look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
The shot. Captain Clutch's shot is good. Captain Clutch has got 10 points in just the second half.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, BA. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Captain Clutch. Oh, okay then.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Young with the double team. He gets it in there. Captain Clutch has got 35 in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Daniels, covered by Smith. And here's LeVert for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Chalk up 2 there.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Young. Atlanta again missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Young. Pure from 3-point range. Captain Clutch has got 17 now, just in the second half. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Let's give him a round of applause.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for a Kongwu. And it's Nance in for Daniels. LeVert outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 6 points.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his 3-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Drops in the 3. And the Hornets lead by 16.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. and he hasn't really had that.
And Atlanta making a change here. Man's checked in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's LeVert on the wing. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
Now, there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Here's Captain Clutch. Sends it home from three-point land.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Young, the pass to man. And here's LeVert for three. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Here's Captain Clutch. Guarded by Young. Pass to Nurkic. Young with the double team.
Hawks now.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Risache, he's checked in for Young.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Pass to Captain Clutch. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses from close range. Hawks trail by 13. Here's LeVert. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Launches a three. Here's Captain Clutch. Fires the three. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to LeVert. There's the triple. Capella. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Captain Clutch. Got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in a shooting guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Off target with the open look.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Ball with the basket on the assist from Williams.
Mark Williams.
And the Hornets lead by 15. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Outside Johnson. Great D that time from Miller. Hornets leading by 15. Ball taking his time here. Lets it go from the wing. They grab their own miss. Oh, they pick off the pass. Johnson on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Inside. Here's Williams. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Time after time, it's been Capella. He's doing damage.
Here's Okogie, and they pick up 2.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Okongwu for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Okogie. And it's all from three-point range. Hawks trail by 12. Johnson inside. Hounded by Ball. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Okogie. Counted. Okogie's got 4 points this quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And that one drops.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Okogie on the wing. Fires from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
To the right side. Here's Okongwu. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Williams. Bridges outside. The 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically. Just recharge here quickly.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the wing, right side. The 3 from Rizashay. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Charlotte leading by 16. Here's Captain Clutch. Up and in on the layup. Captain Clutch has got 45 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Rizashay. Here's Daniels. Takes a 3. And it's Rizashay with a 3.
And you see how dangerous Rizashay can be from deep, especially considering how fast his release is.
Here's Captain Clutch. Okongwu with the rebound.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hornets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Captain Clutch.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Ball. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Miller on the wing. Over Rizachet. Rebound, Trae Young.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.